What's going on, guys? Zanov here, and today I'm going to review the G36C carbine rifle available to use in Battlefield 4. Now, since this weapon is a part of the carbine rifle family, you can use it on every kit in the game. Now, in Battlefield 3, the G36's use was limited to only the engineer kit, so I love that DICE made carbines available to use for every kit. Having played Battlefield 3, I already knew what to expect when I first started using it in Battlefield 4. The gun itself has gotten some pretty minor changes to the rate of fire and reload time. However, the gun mechanics are almost identical to those in Battlefield 3. So in order to unlock the G36, all you have to do is acquire 48,000 XP with the carbine rifles. It's a pretty easy thing to do, but if you are a Battlefield noob, I suggest playing Team Deathmatch or Domination to get a lot of XP. It shouldn't take you more than a few games to unlock it. So now I'll briefly explain the stats for the G36. So in Battlefield 4, the G36 has a 650 round per minute rate of fire. Compared to the G36 and BF3, it was lowered by 100 rounds per minute. In my opinion, the rate of fire for the G36 did not need to be lowered, but it can still drop enemies pretty fast regardless of the rate of fire. This weapon does a pretty significant amount of damage in close quarter combat, but if it had a faster fire rate, it would be considered overpowered. So in close quarter situations, this weapon drops enemies within 4 to 5 shots because of its high damage of 25. However, this number slowly starts to drop until 50 meters, so at 50 plus meters this weapon will kill an enemy within 7 to 8 shots. It can be pretty annoying always having to burst fire enemies with this weapon, but you will eventually get the hang of it. The magazine size for the G36C is 30 rounds, but if you already have a round in the chamber, you're going to be able to shoot 31 rounds. This magazine size makes it really easy to take out 3 to 4 enemies at a time. However, the reload time for this weapon is definitely one to disappoint. If your magazine is completely empty, it will take 2.85 seconds to reload it. Now, if you are fortunate enough to have some ammo left in the magazine, it will only take 2.1 seconds to reload it. Now, if you do plan on using this weapon, I recommend reloading whenever possible, even if there are still 20 bullets in the magazine. You never want to have to kill somebody with your pistol unless absolutely necessary, because 9 times out of 10 they are going to use high rate of fire weapons, which can drop you in no time at all. Now, the recoil on this gun is pretty manageable. It has 0.25 vertical recoil, which isn't a whole lot, so this gun can be pretty useful for burst firing enemies at farther distances. In my opinion, the G36C is one of the more underrated guns in Battlefield 4. It has pretty average stats compared to the M416 or the ACE52, but it is definitely worth giving a try if you are looking for a new carbine to use. I recommend using the Ergo or Stubby Grip to help improve the accuracy and stability of the G36. Also, if you are playing on console, I strongly recommend using some form of sight. The iron sights are really glitchy for me and won't render a lot of the time, which gets me killed a lot. So as soon as you get a red dot sight for this weapon, I recommend using it. I also found that the tri-beam laser sight is pretty useful for hip firing enemies at very close ranges. So if you have not already done so, go unlock this bad boy and give it a try. You will not be disappointed. However, this is the end of today's gun review. If you have any suggestions for what I should review in my next video, tell me in the comments down below. Also, take a few seconds to click the like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for daily Battlefield 4 content. Until next time, guys, this is Zainov, and I'll see you in my next video.